We are over here now.
I don't understand.
Sports.
Awesome.
Jingle star, jingle star, jingle away.
There's 15 minutes. Goodbye.
Come, we're sportsing.
I like that song. It's cool.
Yes,
Hi,
I think
hi,
it's generally agreed it's one of the greats.
It's one of the best. Right.
Proudly brought to you by iPhone.
Send us some free
Yes,
ones.
please send us some free ones. I'll have an iPhone 5.
I've got a 5, but I'd like another one, preferably in gold. And one of those other... What do you got?
Why
The
do
MacBook
you drop
Air.
your phone more than you drop anything else?
Because you hold on to it more.
Ah,
Tricky.
but I hold on to potato crisps a lot and I don't drop it half as many as them.
I don't know. I've walked in on you covered in them.
Ooh. Sports with Jamie Stodo
Right,
here on
where are we up
Slice
to?
Radio, your home of entertainment. Soon to be the home of My Thing Is the Coolest, starring LA comedian Aaron Burrell.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing
Yes, Aaron is joining the network. There should be some pilots out soon. It's going to be fantastic.
Of course, he's not quite as amusing as us, but... You know,
He's not the same level we are with our tinsel dancing.
And,
Dun,
you know,
dun, 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 dun,
extra
dun,
tunes.
dun, dun.
good stuff.
When my baby. Not
Please.
always reminds me of Christmas.
Yeah. Well, the
Peter Allen.
Yes. Maracas.
What's been happening in sports
Right,
today?
where are we up to? Well, we haven't done any since Australia secured the Ashes. Suck it, mother country. We've got
Yes.
the Ashes.
Well done. We knew we were going to win, didn't we?
We did. I predicted it early
And
on.
then
in the
we went
piece.
and won.
And then we did it. And we did it well. England squad's been rocked in the last couple of days with the sudden, some would say, announcement of Graham Swann's retirement. But Graham, we all know you left because you were going to get dropped. So you took the high road.
How old is he, for God's sake?
Well, he's only 36. That's
Is
not,
he?
That's not bad.
Sorry, just
not that bad.
life.
60 tests, 250 odd wickets, which is quite good considering.
He can come back.
Well, I don't care if he does. I hope he does. I'd say all of Australia's batsmen hope he does.
It'd also be a darn shame if his plane went into the drink and he was the only one that didn't survive.
Didn't survive. Yes. yeah. Bad. Look, I just don't rate the bloke. Clearly he can play, but I personally never really rated him. But he's been exposed on this tour. He's come out and said
How many
he was,
wickets has he got with on a desperate run chase? When the batsmen were on a desperate run chase, that's what I want to know.
Oh, he can hold his own amongst finger spinners.
I get lots of easy wickets.
Well, the thing is he's played a lot of games in the subcontinent where, we all know they turn, the wickets turn. He had his wickets, or his pitches set for him in the last Ashes series, and he got his fair share of wickets. But any time the batsmen used their feet or played him in an aggressive manner, history will show has failed. The best thing is he came out today and said that quite a few of his teammates, and he didn't name any, had their heads up their asses.
Ooh, that was a bit like I'm an X-Man.
Yes.
I'm a Christmas X-Man.
What do
I'm
you do?
Tinsel Boy!
Turn people into baubles.
Magneto, stop that! Bulf!
I'm embarrassed for everyone.
Power tinsel, go! Woo! Sorry.
No, please don't do that anymore. Don't even make that a thing ever again.
Okay. I'm definitely not going to pretend these are long tinsely nipples then.
No, don't.
You can make them go like that, but you can make them go like that, but it's hard to make them go. I don't know. All right, so yeah, to heck with Graham Swann.
Graham Swann's, he's basically come out and bagged quite a few of his teammates. Didn't name names, but
He named names. He did not name names.
He did not name names, but good on him for having a crack, putting himself out there. He's quite a character. Well, it was good to see a bit of a clown running around again. That was one good thing. But you know what, Graham? Goodbye. Get out.
He reminds me a lot of that South African Pat
Simcox.
Pat Simcox, yes.
Pat was good.
Yeah,
well,
Pat
not
was
really.
good. He was all right too. Got a lot of easy wickets. Also.
But he was quite a character as well, and
Yeah, he was.
bowled aggressively. But he was a big, tall bugger too. Graham Swann's been a good servant for England. Probably got a lot more wickets than he deserved, and now he's bagging his former teammates, which is great.
Do you follow the British Super League?
In the league?
Sportz Status, Edmund?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do. Depends on what mood I'm in.
How's it going?
Only okay. I haven't followed it for a while.
Oh.
Well, the cricket's been on, Dan.
I just thought you might have been keeping up with it.
Not a lot, no.
Because sometimes I'm interested to hear how the London Broncos have been going.
Sometimes I'm interested to tell you, but not today.
Or the Wakefield
Thingies. Warriors.
fat guys.
Chubbers. So anyway, the next test starts in a couple of days. Boxing Day test match.
Boxing Day.
And
Give him a tinsel box.
England will be without Graham Swann, clearly, as he says, I don't want to play anymore. Because he's...
As he said, I'm not playing.
I'm not playing. I'm taking my bat and my ball and I'm going home. Of course, they lost Jonathan Trott earlier in the tour. And
What did he do?
He hurt his pride as well.
He had a nipple.
It turns out he's probably got some sort of depression.
Do they tape up their nipples for diving?
I don't know. If
for
they're
diving?
pierced, they should.
Yeah.
I've seen the result of a diving mishap with pierced nipples.
Ooh.
Not cool. So Broad, will he play, Dean? That's the big question.
Well, I reckon he will.
Probably will. Hopefully he gets hit on the foot 19 more times.
Yeah.
And it does break. Good on him. He's clearly the best cricketer they brought out here.
Yeah.
Well, statistically so far. Kevin Peterson hasn't stood up. Maybe it's time for him to go home too.
Is he South African?
If he goes home, does he go home to South Africa?
No, they just hang
Or does he go home to
I think
England?
he probably goes home to South Africa, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I mean, he goes home to England, but he probably goes back regularly.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of South Africa,
Google it
let's not and pretend we did. South Africa failed in a run chase. Dan had a record run chase of 455 to chase on that last day, with 2 overs to spare, 2.2 overs. I don't want to rip them off. They needed 16 runs with 3 wickets in hand and didn't bother chasing them. So they had a draw. Playing a 2-test series against
I would
India
ask for my money back.
and decided to not try and win. I don't. That's just queer.
I would ask for my money back. I
What
would.
the hell's going on there?
But not just for the ticket, for everything.
Chips.
Chips, soft drink, hot dog,
What are the things they
waffle cone.
What are the South African delights?
No, I've never had a waffle cone from one of those things with the fake cream and the waffle.
Right, that's awesome. What do you mean, fake cream? It's ice cream. It's cold. So the South Africans didn't bother to chase. It goes against everything I stand for in sport. You're in a position to win the game with wickets in hand in 2 overs. Win the game. They lost by. Oh well, they didn't lose. They drew it with seven runs. So all they needed was another 7. That's 2 hits, you blokes.
Reminds me of under 15s rugby. When we were playing Kinross Wallaroy School and we were down by 4, which was then a try. We were only an unconverted try. We were down by 4 and then Brett Duff got the ball and kicked a beautiful field goal for 3.
And managed to lose by 1.
We lost by 1.
Well done, Brett.
And we all went, no! And he went, what? I'm doing good.
Wasn't so good at the math.
Not so good. Maths.
What else? No, math. I'm using the individual term.
Okay.
What else is coming up in sport? Well, not much.
I'll tell you
It's
what's
Christmas
coming
time.
up. Look at this. My new diary. 2014.
Oh, tricky play on
No
words.
more 2013, no more 2014. We're going into the 2014. It's time to switch over, people. It's quicker to say.
2014, 2013. Well, why didn't we start it a year ago?
I don't know. It's hard to get into, but try 2014.
Yeah, that
It's
takes
not only is it a
long
little
time.
bit longer, it's heaps
Takes a long
longer.
time.
Sponsored by what would Steve Jobs do? Tell you what he'd do. He'd give us some phones and say 2014.
So you blokes
Next
are
bit
onto
of sport.
something here. Here's some...
Any swimming news?
No, but we did win the Surfing World Championship
Oh,
last
right. Who won?
week. Mick Fanning.
Good on you, Fanny.
He got his first... It's his 3rd World Championship. And he managed to hold off Kelly Slater.
What's that doing? Is that a battery thing?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta plug this video camera in. Hang on, guys.
Great.
It's all right. Edit
so
point.
classy.
It's okay. Just keep talking about Fanny.
He did good and stuff. And great things.
Yeah, well, what did he win by? 2 waves to 4? Or?
Yeah, no, he secured the championship by not losing or not bowing out in the 4th round, or
he was the least crappest out of the surfers.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact stats, but he, with 90 seconds to go in the 5th round, he was down a wave and picked up a perfect wave. Same thing happened in the quarters, and the same thing happened in the semis, and he did good. He
good
lost
on you,
to
Fanny.
John. I don't know why John somebody. I wanted to say John a few times. So
what's happening in tennis news?
Bernard Fanning.
Bernard Fanning has started to
Bernard
play.
Fanning is
Lead
very
singer
good.
from Powderfinger.
Bernard, what's his name? Tomic.
Sumner.
He's still a tool.
No, that's
So
Sting.
That's good.
That's Sting.
Bernard's still a tool. We'll have all the.
What is it about people
tennis
called
players.
Bernard and being a bit of a tool? Sumner, Fanning.
Bernard Fanning's alright. Is he a tool?
No, he's alright. The only thing toolish about him is he refuses to be called Bernie.
Or Burn.
No, he doesn't mind being called Burn.
Likes it? What about B-Man? He probably likes that.
What about the big
Burn.
the Burn card?
Oh dear. Burn card.
Great Orange band. Hardcore band.
Oh, really?
Look them up on Facebook. Yeah, they're good.
They sound it.
Lots of yelling and loud music. It's great. If you're into that, which I am. In short doses.
I am not. So, I will not.
That's okay.
And now, we were Bernard Tomic. Look, all the tennis players, they'll all be at it, surely. Australian Open, back end of January. Good luck, guys, if the temperature doesn't go down soon. Because it's been very hot in our country.
Yes, it has. It's been
been crazy
90-something in Fahrenheit the last 3 days.
Really? Is that all? What about in WA when the cricket was on?
Oh, no, I
What
don't
was
know.
that?
No, I just mean around here.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been hot here. And
For us.
for us, that's really hot.
We don't get really very hot, but it's been hot.
30,
It's been dry.
34, 35 is quite hot.
That's
for us.
that's the weather. That's the weather here from the Sportz crew.
Yeah, we've done it. What's in WA when at 43 degrees at 11 o'clock? What's that in American time?
43 would be sort of 110 or something.
Is it crazy?
115.
That's a lot. That
That's
seems like a lot.
that's hot for anybody.
Yeah, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
No wonder the Pommies lost.
Look at this.
Feel bad for you. Now later on, guys, when you decide to come onto this site and you see Dan hanging from this fan up here by this tinsel,
This is a new fan.
it could be a murder, it could be suicide. It'll be up to you to work out.
I've got a new fan put in because I'm a podcast billionaire.
Because the other one didn't look strong enough to hold you and your tinsel up. By the
No,
neck.
it broke.
Yeah, bugger.
Don't know, Chinese engineering. I think they could do a bit better. They get paid 50 cents a day. Just joking. Love you, China. That's where our iPhones come from.
Is it? Oh.
Oh, I think so. Somewhere around there.
I thought mine came from my
All right,
phone.
we'd like to say Merry Christmas and
Yeah.
Happy New Year and Happy
All that.
Holidays. Thanks
We'll see you in the new year.
Thanks for listening to Slice Radio and all the craziness. There's lots of things planned for 2014.
2014.
2014.
Yeah,
If
come
anything, I've been a little bit of slack at the second half of 2013 because I've been making plans for 2014.
I've been slack as well. But
There's going to be
I've done nothing.
live events. There's going to be new podcasts from new comedians. There's going to be lots more Esteto.
Everyone likes that.
Gosh, what else is there going to be? More of the same from the crew. Pat, Jason.
Get on there, guys. You can't go wrong.
Cam. Our new friend Nick Shirk, who we love.
Yes, Nick.
German heritage, but we're not going to worry about that. It's fine. It's fine.
You've made it into something now.
Look, I mean, it's totally
Best
fine.
brickmakers on the planet. The
Yeah.
Germans.
Years ago it was. I mean, they've got nothing to worry about. All right, well, Merry Christmas to Germany.
And the other parts of the
All the
world.
rest of the other. Bye, bye.
Bye.
Woo, woo,
Bye.
woo.
Merry
Ready?
Christmas.
Now through. Woo. Oh, dear.